This is 741 days in a row we've been together. We just hit 3 hours, guys, literally. If you haven't, please smash the like one way or the other. Remember, if it's a negative, you get an elbow in the fotch. One day, you could be old and gray. You're at home. You think about something you want to eat, because at that point we have microchips, right? So you're microchipping it. And you're like, oh, I want to have a Dominoes pizza with some extras. You got the extras, right? They come a knocking. You're like, it's been 29 minutes they made it. They made it in under 30. I may give this guy a friggin' tip, right? That's what you're thinking. You walk up to the door. You're like, who's there? You're like 79 years old at this point, right? You still got it, but you're starting to be like, whatever, right? You go to the door. The guy says, it's friggin' Dominoes. You're like, okay, I ordered a Dominoes, so it's got to be the Dominoes guy. You open the friggin' door, right? Before you could even say, did you get my extras? Did you put the pepperoni on? Did you get the Supreme? Did you throw on some olives? Before you could say one frickin' word. Elbow in the frickin' fotch. You're like, oh, what was that for? I wanted the Dominoes, not an elbow in the fotch. You negatived on, it was January 11th, 2021. You threw a thumbs down on the Real Talk program. 3 hours, 3 minutes in. We saw you. We know. We cataloged it. Yeah, 62 years have gone by. But you should never have done that. I told you. You get an elbow in the fotch. There's no expiration date on the elbow to the fotch. No expiration. Hold on now, man. You're at the gates of St. Peter, right? You're there. You're saying, oh, I did very well in my life. I did good things. St. Peter says, yeah, January 11th, 2011, 2021, whatever the frig. You're in the Real Talk show. You threw a negative. You threw a thumbs down. You don't think we saw you? You don't think we know what you did? We saw. How dare you? Hold on now, man. So you think you could throw a thumbs down? Come to gates of St. Peter? You're there. I got the friggin' book right here. Sonny, looking at the book. He thinks we could do the St. Peter's. Oh, we're gonna go by and do the fotch. It was good to fotch. How dare you? Hold on now, man. You go to St. Peter. You're like, no, I was a good guy. Elbow to the fotch from the St. Peter. He gave it to you. He gave you the elbow. And St. Peter, he backs a wall up. You got you in your jaw dislocated. It was like you got hit by Tyson. It's like you got hit by Mike Tyson in his prime. It was Mike Tyson and like freaking Michael Spinks. You're Spinks. You're Spinks. You came out of the corner. You're like, I'm going to beat Mike Tyson. Your face hit the ground so hard. When you woke up, you thought you were in China. Because everybody looked Chinese to you. You couldn't see. You were like mentally different. There was something wrong. You were on a different wavelength. Hold on, man. You're on a different wavelength, right? The only way back to the Bronx is if you figure out, like, wavelengths and, like, friggin', like, dimensional travel, right? You can't figure out dimensional travel and get back to the Bronx and pay respect? I don't know what we do at this juncture. Because I'm here at my table. I got my espresso and my friggin' biscotte. I'm dipping. I can sit here all night dipping the biscotte. Okay? I don't have to leave. This is my friggin' table. Okay? How dare you? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You just had surgery, right? On your entire body. Everything. The the first time ever. They're like, we got to do it all. That's you. You're there. Arms up, legs up, everything, right? You get a call that you somehow answer by saying, Siri, answer my friggin' call. Whatever. You figure that out. You get the call. It's Facce. I'm in the Bronx. You can't jump up, surgery it all over, just like figure out the pain. Just asking for something, right? Jump in the car on that stuff. You took it. You drive. You're down San Antonio. You got to get to the Bronx. You got to double time it, okay? You grab more of that medication just so you can get there safely. You want to make sure that the body's okay. You literally had every single piece, every bone, every single part of the skin was all touched, right? You're in the car. You're dealing with it because you got to pay respect. You got to come pay. You found I'm in the Bronx. You can't come pay respect? Jump off the friggin' gurney? What are you doing? How dare you? Hold on now, man. I just don't understand you. I don't understand why you don't just do the things that everybody else on the planet would do. Everybody else would jump out of that bed to come pay respect to Facce. But you. One more. So you are from a different galaxy. You're a friggin' alien, right? You've been making the rounds. You've been checking out different places. You were down in there checking out Pluto. You went over there to Mars. You know, you checking out Earth. You're here, right? You're on the other side of the planet in your stupid friggin' UFO, right? You can't skip it over here really quickly because you're in the freaking UFO and you're an alien? And beam yourself down, Scotty the alien? And come and respect? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, alien, Scotty, the race? You came here, you're in the sky. You can beam yourself. You could beam yourself right to the table. You sit across from me, right? I'll feed you a biscuit through your throat muscles, whatever the frig. I don't know how you eat. I'm not sure what you do yet. We haven't had you on the planet. We're waiting for you to show up. Your first stop, the Bronx. You gotta pay respect before you think about going to D.C. You want to go to D.C.? You want to go to D.C. and pay respect to the president? You want to go to China, pay respect to President Xi? How dare you? First stop, Facce, right there in the Bronx. You can't go to Bronx? I can't figure this out. What are we doing? Oh, Sonny, what are we doing here? I'm dealing with crazy. This guy, he's a freaking alien, Sonny. He won't come back through his friggin' alien ship and do a beam me down Scotty thing. I know. Sonny, look, sometimes you can't get through to the aliens. They don't get it. They're not playing games. Plus, I don't think they speak English. I think they're pretty stupid. Or really smart, and we're really stupid. One or the other. Probably the other. Anyway, listen, Sonny, leave me alone. I'm talking to the people. Sometimes Sonny takes my attention. I'm sorry. I can't handle it.